Welcome to Brad Allen Drums. Today we're going to talk about shuffle beats, and I'm also going to show you some musical examples so you know where to use those beats with a group. By the way, you should definitely stick around to the end of the video because I have some bonus information about drum beats I'd like to share with you as well. For those of you who are new, my name's Brad Allen and I'm a professional drummer who's also been teaching private drum lessons for over 20 years, and now I'm doing my best to pass along all that knowledge to you. All right, the shuffle. What is the shuffle? Well, most shuffles are based around triplets. You play the first and last note of the triplet, so it's going to sound like this. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. The most basic shuffle goes like this. It's similar to a rock beat, except for instead of playing eighth notes with your right hand, you're going to play the basic shuffle beat. So it goes like this. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. I think of that primarily as a country shuffle. I'm starting with that shuffle because it's very easy to play. Notice we have a bass drum on 1 and 3, and this is basically what the bass player, the upright bass, is playing on this song. It sounds good for you to play on 1 and 3 with your bass drum as well. A good example of this type of beat is You're Cheatin' Heart by Hank Williams. I think technically he may be playing a swing beat with his right hand, but if you play along and listen, you'll get the idea. It's a good example. By the way, this video is intended to supplement my lesson at bradallendrums.com. I've got written exercises there, so you'll want to click over and follow along as you're watching the video. Just follow the link in the video or in the comments below. Number 2, 4 on the floor shuffle. This is similar to the last shuffle, but you're going to play your bass drum on all 4 beats. You can also play it on the ride cymbal. Try playing this beat along with Kansas City by Wilbert Harrison. This has a very straight ahead feel to it. Another song with a similar but slightly different feel is Pride and Joy by Stevie Vaughan. The bass player on these type of tunes is playing a walking bass line, which is basically quarter notes. So it makes sense for you to play quarter notes on your bass drum as well, and you'll hear how they fit together. Number 3, broken shuffle. This shuffle is slightly offbeat or syncopated. Instead of playing the bass drum on 1 and 3, your bass drum plays syncopated patterns that follow the bass player and or rhythm guitar. The first example of this type of shuffle is Revolution by the Beatles. Take a listen to that first. The next broken shuffle uses quarter notes on the hi-hat rather than a shuffle rhythm, and you can always play quarter notes on the hi-hat rather than a straight shuffle rhythm. That's true as long as you retain the overall feel. This provides a nice variation. It also works well for faster tempos when it might be hard to keep up playing a shuffle rhythm with your right hand. It's less busy and provides a more open sound, which in some cases actually sounds a little bit better. A great example of this type of beat is Your Mama Don't Dance by Loggins and Messina. This song actually starts with a halftime shuffle, which we'll talk about in the next example. It then goes into a broken shuffle similar to the one I just played. Listen how this beat fits in well with what the rest of the band is playing. Number 4, halftime shuffle. With this type of shuffle, the whole thing is just cut in half. You're going to play a bass drum on 1, and you're going to play a backbeat on 3 instead of 2 and 4. I mentioned earlier as an example of a song using this type of beat, Your Mama Don't Dance by Loggins and Messina. Although the drummer does vary the beat from count 1 in this example, it's more of a syncopated thing, this is still a great example of a halftime shuffle. The second example is Rosanna by Toto, and this is actually really a busy halftime shuffle. But at its heart, it still is a halftime shuffle. Listen to how the snare drum and the bass drum fit in exactly with what the bass player is playing. It follows his line almost exactly in that song. Now for the bonus I mentioned earlier. I have 10 beats that every drummer needs to know that I'd like to send you absolutely free. It comes with a downloadable PDF and an exclusive video demonstrating all the beats. Just follow the link in the video or in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.